Filipino history and culture have long placed a high value on the use of traditional weaponry. These weapons were symbols of the Filipino people's rich history, valiant spirit, and martial prowess, in addition to being instruments of self-defense. The value of customary Filipino weaponry. The history of traditional Filipino weapons extends back to the pre-colonial era. During the Spanish and American colonial eras, Filipino fighters adopted and modified them from their use by native tribes. These weapons served as utilitarian instruments as well as status symbols for social standing, skill, and bravery. The Bolos is a weapon that is well recognizable to Filipinos. Bolos, which include the itak and pangpang, are long, single-edged blades that vary in size and shapes. These multifunctional weapons served as farming implements as well as choppers and slicers. In rural places, bolos are still utilized in conventional farming methods today. The calice, a double-edged sword with a wavy blade, is another well-known weapon. With its elaborately carved handles and scabbards, it's not just a weapon, but an artistic creation. It is frequently linked to the Filipino martial art known as eskrima or arnis. Filipino traditional weapon types. There are several different types of traditional Filipino weaponry, each with special characteristics and uses. These are a few of the most prominent kinds. Kampilan or long sword. The kampilan is a long sword with a single edge that clearly curves forward. It functioned as a sign of authority and social standing and was mostly wielded by noble warriors in combat. Barong, leaf-shaped sword. The broad, tapering blade of the barong is what gives it its leaf-like form. It is well recognized as the national weapon of the Philippines and is connected to the Luzon area. The barong is a ceremonial instrument and cultural emblem in addition to being employed in combat. It functioned as a sign of authority and social standing and was mostly wielded by noble warriors in combat. Kalasag or wooden shield. Pre-colonial Filipinos used the kalasag, a big rectangular wooden shield with rattan binding on the front and elaborate carvings as an important instrument. It was stated that Datu Lapu-Lapu used this shield in the 1521 Battle of Mactan.